Hello there! Welcome to the Clark Side. I am Clark. Before we begin, please remember to chill touch that like button, subscribe to join the Skeleton Crew, and if you enjoy the content on this channel, please check out the links at the description below. Today we are jumping into a brand new campaign. The twist, however, is we're using the Mythic Game Master emulator. So I will be helping to guide the game as kind of like a referee, but I have no idea what else will be happening during the gameplay, as it will all be very random. I am playing the mighty Krakool, Bugbear Pirate. I lost my ship when a rogue storm giant decided that he was going to just put a stop to my piracy, and I didn't appreciate that. And now I've had a grudge against him ever since. Cap, what about you? Tell us a little bit about Barse Boom Skewer. You may refer to me as Barse Boom Skewer, for that is the name I was given as I grew. Distant from the goblin tribe I once was born from, I was raised among gnomes instead, taught their respect and manners, as well as an appreciation of culture itself. 'Tis truly a beautiful thing. So now I scour the world, seeking cultures that may be lost to time, so they need not be forgotten. Unfortunately, in my efforts of studying the ways of magic, in my off time, of course, I suffered some severe injuries due to a violent magical explosion. Thankfully, though, through some impressive machinery, I was able to repair what I lost. Alright. What about Iron?
Iron. Almost.
Weren't you saying that basically Iron had a grudge against giants, Aaron?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Erin's kind of new to D&D, folks, so just bear with us a little bit. We're teaching her. Alright. Now, the way Mythic works is that we'll ask questions and we'll roll dice for the results, basically. So, we are currently in the port city of Stormreach. I'd say it's not too far from the truth to presume that we're attempting to figure out our next move. Alright, so when you start Mythic, you can run it as you basically run the opening scenario as either just something everybody suggests as, this is what we think's happening, or you can completely start randomly. And because I love Mythic so much, we're going to start completely randomly. So basically, we are a group trying to decide what we want to do in the port city of Stormreach. What's happening? Alright. Alright, so basically, an NPC has done something to one of us that postpones a burden. Alright, so I'm going to roll a d3, and based on that roll, we'll see whose NPC that is. 1 for Krakool, 2 for Boom, and 3 for I. Alright, Boom Skewer, roll a d3 and tell us which NPC that is on your list. So Boomskewer's friend, Meliok, has postponed a burden. Basically, we get to decide what exactly that means. Oh, alright, so he has run out of a certain kind of... Yeah, one of his dragon shards has run out of power completely, and he needs a new one to power his next invention. And he has asked you to venture off into the nearby jungles to find it. How's that sound, Cap? What sort of payment be in it for me? Krakul wonders. So yeah, what is our reward for this, for doing this? And alright, so what we're going to do next is roll a detail check. Or rather, a description, meaning. Something that is happily mighty. So whatever fits the bill of happily mighty that you can think of is our reward. Yeah, a weapon is definitely what I was thinking. Probably some kind of magic weapon. Oh, what about... Yeah, there's some kind of magical prosthetic limb in Everon that you can use to make unarmed strikes with, like, just it alone. So that might be what he's working on. If he can finish it, then he'll just let us have it to test out and stuff. And since you're missing an arm, Barce, you know, all the more reason to go into the jungles and find this new power source for it. Alright. Does that sound good to you, Aaron? Alright. So, that's the end of that scene. We figured out what we're going to do. We are going to venture into the jungles for a power source. Alright, and that means we just need to update some lists. Get rid of some of those old ones. Alright, so let's see. Barskew is on our character list now. And our new thread, our new current quest, is to find a new power source. In the jungles of Xen'Drik. Alright. So, that is our new quest. Alright, so next we move into our the next scene, which we propose is us exploring the forests. I mean, that would be the next thing to think about. So we roll to see if there's something random that happens while we're doing this. Okay, no, it goes on as we expect. We are trying to navigate the forests of this jungle. Shuffle this deck here. All right. One second. Poor Krakool didn't quite get updated correctly. Yep. Alright, that should be better. Drop Krakool off right there. Alright, we are exploring the jungles of Xen'Drik. Barely paying attention. Alright. So, we basically would ask, as we explore the jungles, what happens next if we don't know what else to think of or what else might be happening. Alright. So basically, move towards the thread means we move closer to our goal. And we move closer towards our goal through someone's usurping of lies. Now that could be anybody. What makes sense for some usurper of lies to help us? Codals are good align, kind of celestial snake guys, and they banish, like, they can see through lies and things like that. I think a Codal has appeared to us out of the bushes and is saying which direction we should go, and that if we follow along this path, we'll eventually find the item that we seek. How's that sound to you, Cap? Oh, and just for the rest of you, what a Codal looks like. Oh, it must not be in here. Basically, it's like a snake with wings. Let me see if I can find a good picture. That's decent enough of what the Codal looks like. Yeah, about like that. Alright, so Yeah, basically, it's a floofy snack. Does it tell us to go right? So this is a question. And when we ask a yes or no question, we basically roll, let's see, a fate check, which is 2d10. If we get an 11 or higher, the answer is yes. If we get 10 or lower, the answer is no. So if we're going this way, I'm asking if we're... Okay, so we're coming from the north. So that would be our... Yeah, is basically going... Do we go this way? That would be a... Yes, we do go that way. Alright. As long as we keep on this path, we will find what we're searching for. Krakul grumbles. Alright. As long as we stick to this path, we'll find our way. Come on, then. And I motion for Boom Skewer and Aaron to follow. That's a good question. I just thought of a good question. How far this way do we have to go? And I'm gonna roll a detail check for that. Alright, so there's a little table we look on. I will show you real quick. Okay, so we got a 9. So, that means it focuses on the NPC. We have to go... Oh, okay, so it's... We have to keep going relative to a Coatl's speed. So, like, it's a big flying guy. It's like, oh, it's over that way. It's a short distance that way. We're gonna have to go, like, several maps over to find our item, because he can get there real quick. But for us, we're going to be on foot. We're going to be trudging. Alright, so we'll say about 5 maps over. In about 5 maps, we will locate the proper space. Alright. And Krakul says, we're not going that way. Stick to what he was saying. Come on. And he motions for the rest of you to follow. Krakul looks down the road. Alright. Oh no. Alright, so we have made it to where it told us to go. Is it hidden? Alright, so Captain, let's see. Oh yeah, that's a good question. I didn't see your question there. Is there anything dangerous lurking in here? Lurking in the clearing? That is a good question. Oh, yes. So, let's see. Where was this? Was it over here? And this clearing was where you were saying was something dangerous in there? Yeah, because there is something dangerous in here. Alright. Let's see what exactly... Let's see what exactly it is. It is something that is dangerously less. Alright, so what meets that description? What kind of creature? That could be it. What about... Yeah, what about, some zombies? Is it zombies? Because they're not as smart as we are, and they're dangerous in groups. They're not dangerous just one of them, but when they're in big groups. Does that sound logical to you? Alright. Let's see. We'll say about... There might be about 3 zombies. Let's roll to see exactly how many there are. Alright, we're going to use a statistics check. Okay, so how that works is... we roll, and we have a guess of how many we expect there to be, and then versus how many of us there are. So that's the expected baseline in the middle there, or in the upper middle, 7 through 11, and our guess of 3... or our group number of 3 over at 19 through 20. Alright, here we go. Alright, so there's about 4 zombies there. Four zombies shamble out of the bushes as we rush through to claim our prize. Alright, Aaron, are you ready to roll initiative? Alright, so basically click your token. And then on your character sheet towards the middle, there's going to be a little section called initiative. And you're going to click that, because that's going to roll your turn.
Can you bring my...
Can I do it?
Bring my character.
Oh, can I show it to you on your screen? Yeah.
Okay, which one's the token?
Okay, it's your token is your little character piece that you have over to the left here. So click it, have it selected, and then on your character sheet, and the top middle, it should say initiative, then mouse over the actual word, and then click it.
There's numbers here.
Yeah, click.
Just click the number.
No, click the word initiative.
There's nothing but numbers here.
Alright, so, alright, you're on the core page, right? Character sheet, you can see your name, class, all that up at the top, right?
Bring the character sheet back out again? I'm sorry.
Alright. You see your character sheet now. Alright, now, you're actually on the character sheet tab on your character sheet.
Yeah.
Alright, now up towards the top, where alright, start from where it says Ranger, and then go down, and then it should say Initiative. And then click the word. And you do have your token selected, right? Like you can see all the numbers around it.
I found initiative. Click it?
Yeah, just click the word Initiative. Yeah, there you go.
Alright.
Oh my gosh, you're like first. Alright, Aaron. Alright, Aaron. It is your turn. How do you want to go and deal with these zombies?
I'm more of a close-up combat kind of person.
Alright, so you have 30 feet of movement, and each square over is 5 feet. So, what do you want to do? You want to go up and attack one?
Yes.
Okay, so just drag it over, because you've got enough movement to get there. Pick one, and then, just like with initiative, go down to one of your weapons and click on the weapon.
Alright. What do I do again?
Alright, grab your token, and then just set it over near one of these zombies. Yeah, click and drag it.
My screen isn't... Did you hear me?
You're, what were you saying?
My screen isn't moving with my character.
What do you mean your screen isn't moving?
Like, the character is moving, but the screen isn't.
Well, the screen doesn't need to move. You need to move the screen yourself. You right-click. Yeah, when you're mouse over just any part of the map, and then just right-click, and you can move it around.
I need to go get my...
Alright, so basically, you're up by the zombie, and you're ready to stab him. So let's see how tough zombies are while we're... Okay, so... Alright, so this is a tougher than normal challenge. We might need... Alright, Kat, we might need to think about, like, really ganging up on one of these zombies while we're waiting for Aaron to get situated. You said...
I'm back.
Alright, you got, you're all set up? Okay, so I set you next to the zombie. Just like with your initiative, go down to one of your weapons, which is just below that, and then click short sword. You got it?
Can Did you bring the character sheet back up? I got it though.
Yeah, you can pull it up yourself in one of these other tabs over where the chat window is.
Alright. The weapon.
Alright, now, your weapons are below your health and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just scroll down. It's towards the middle. So just click short sword.
I have to click it. No.
There you go. Alright, the zombie... Alright, so you rolled a total of an 8. And a zombie has an 8 AC, so you have just stabbed it for 6 points of damage there. You see that? And I will rob it of that hit points. You have dashed forward and stabbed it. Alright. Barce, what's your dexterity's like a 14, isn't it?
Mine?
No, Cap. Yeah, these zombies have an 8 in their dexterity. Oh, they have a 6, so they, even though they're even with you, you go before them. What do you want to do? Alright, you dart around Krakul. You're positioned a short distance away from a few zombies. Oh, the topmost zombie, you're gonna blast him? Alright, roll it. That is a hit. You singe that zombie. And now it is... anything else? That should be about it. Alright. Now it is the zombies' turn. Alright, let's see what they're gonna do. So we're gonna make a detail check. And our total here is a 9. Alright, so the zombies are going to... since they're the only NPC in this particular encounter, they're gonna do things that would, whatever is most logical that benefits them. So let's see if we can get a little more detail. Alright, so they want to dominate the disruption. Basically, whoever disturbed them the most, we'll say whoever dealt the most damage is about to get ganged up on by them, which would be Iron. So we'll say they all go for Iron. Fortunately, they only have a 20 feet of movement speed, and this guy is... oh, well, he's just close enough to attack Iron. So they're all going to move forward. Iron is about to get attacked by 4 zombies. I hope you're ready for this, because this might get really bad. There, here we go. 1. That's a miss. 2. That. You take 7 points of damage from the second zombie swing, Aaron. Alright, so you just click your token, and then go into the green bubble, and then click that. Have you done that? Alright, now, it should give you a number up there. Hit -7, and then enter, and then it should subtract the 7 hit points. You got that?
Token isn't on the character sheet, right?
No, it's on the map. The token is on the map. That's where you are. Right there.
Okay, so... yep, I see it. I clicked it.
Alright, you clicked it.
Which one do I press?
Alright, the green one is your health. So click the green bubble, and it should give you a little text box that has 12 in there. Alright, now just hit -7, and then that's how much damage you've taken. And then enter.
-7. Got it.
Yeah, okay, so the zombies are gonna make 2 more swings at you, because there's 2 zombies left. Okay, so that one missed. And the last one... 11. Alright, so you are unconscious, Aaron.
Alright.
Basically, you're at 0 hit points now.
So I'll change that to 0.
Alright, you just do the same thing, click it up there, and then just hit 0 instead. And then enter. And you're at 0 hit points. And now it's Krakul's turn. She be the one who can heal us. Perhaps we should beat a hasty retreat. What do you think, Barskew? Yeah, I do not have any healing spells. What, you don't have Cure Wounds prepared? Perhaps we should beat our hasty retreat then. Alright, let's see, let me look at something real quick. This feature I have here, long-limbed. Alright, so my melee attack reach is 5 feet greater than normal. When I make an attack, you can replace an attack with a grab. Can I grab Aaron from 5 feet away? Does that sound like a logical interpretation?
Maybe if you take a leap.
Take a leap, like run and jump, and then in midair grab her. And then as I'm doing this acrobatic stunt, just run off. What spells do you have, Barskew? Mostly things for analyzing things. Yeah, these things are not... Zombies are not gonna go down easy.
Can zombies easily be tricked?
If we had some kind of... If we had a really good trick... You've got False Life and Fairy Fire too. I might just grab her and take the opportunity attacks. Alright. Can you cover me? Wait. Alright, so what's your strength, Barskew? Isn't it like 10 or something? Because, yeah, alright, you should be able to pick her up alright. Because she's not that heavy. Yeah, you can disengage as a bonus action. So you can just go in, grab her, and try to get out. Alright, so... yeah. Alright, I'm gonna at least try and give you some cover. I'm gonna see if I can draw them onto me. This not be how I wish to go. And I rush forward, and I'm going to attack this weakened zombie here. And just to try and buy you some time. And I'm going with my great sword. My big falchion. Crackle decked out in red colonial seafaring attire, a three-pointer hat, rushes forward, just this massive falchion in his hands, and he swings at the zombie. Why? Why does this happen? I've missed, Aaron. I've completely missed. Alright. Okay, Aaron. On your character sheet, you're gonna scroll up a little bit from where your weapons were, like just above it where it says death saves. And you are going to click death saves. Just click it.
So, alright. Where's that?
Yeah, alright, look for your... Alright, where you clicked on your weapon, just above where you clicked your weapon, and click the word death saves.
Death saves, I got it.
Alright, so you're not getting worse. You're okay for this moment. Barce, what are you gonna do? Alright, you slip around Krakul, grab Iron, and start pulling her out of the group of zombies. Alright, so she's next to you now. And you've used your goblin, your nimble escape feature to get out without provoking any opportunity attacks. And you've yanked her over. Okay. Now it's their turn. What are they gonna do? Detail check. Alright, so an 11 is focuses on a PC. Alright, which one of us are they gonna focus on? Alright, so we're gonna roll a D3 again. Me. Boom Skewer, just because I like saying Boom Skewer, and I. Okay, so they're all gonna focus on me. Alright, they're all focused on me. I'm about to take a bunch of zombies to the face. Alright, 4 zombie attacks on me. 1. That's a 1. Okay, we might be dead. Here's number 2. Oh, that missed. Okay. Ooh, the 20 was on the other one. He uses the first one. Okay. Ooh, okay. So, that's 2. Here's 3. Alright, there's another miss. And 4. Not more than 5. I'm at 0 now. I'm actually at 0. Exactly. Alright, so I gotta make my death save. Krakul. Alright, yeah, it's actually my turn. Alright, death save. I am getting one worse. Because that is a 6. Alright, Irene, roll another death save. Alright, you're one better again. Alright, Barce, it's now your turn. You move at half speed while you're carrying someone. So if you want to dash, you get 30 feet away. Hey, do you happen to have Expeditious Retreat prepared at all? Yeah. Welcome to my life. All these rolls. Oh yeah, Irene has a she has a healer's kit in her, but that only stabilizes you. That doesn't bring you up to 1. She has the healer feat, so what do you want to do? Alright, so you get 30 feet away. Oh yeah, you're going the other way. Okay. The zombies are next. What? Alright, detail check. What do they do? A 15. Alright, a 15 favors the thread, so that's good. Alright, so we're trying to get this thing. So that means they are there to guard it. Since I have fallen and you have just ran off, does it seem logical that they would back off, since they're not the flesh-eating or the brain-eating kind of kill-you zombies? They're just guardians. And they have done their job, so they're done for today. Does that seem logical to you, Cap? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. They wander back to their posts. So we'll say their posts are just in the bushes here. They're gonna go back to their posts. And leave me be. And I am dying. So they're done. If we come back here, because I'm still over here, and I gotta roll another death save. Alright, so I'm also... Let's see. Let me look that up, death saves. I'm pretty sure... Is it 10 or higher? Pretty sure it's 10 or higher. Dying. Oh, not spare the dying. Death. Rules, combat. Death. Oh, come on. Combat, surprise, initiative, turn, movement. Attacks, melee attacks, grappling, cover. Damage rolls, damage types, healing, stabilizing a creature. Yeah, here we go. Let's see. Death saving throws. Yeah, 10 or higher. So I have rolled a 10, so I'm not getting worse. I'm not getting worse. Okay. That is one step better. There's one success. Alright. Iron, it's your turn. Roll another death save.
Alright.
Alright, so let's see. That's how many death saves? That's 1, 2... That's her third save, right? Yeah, she's stable. Alright, you will... As long as you don't take any more damage, you are just unconscious. We'll roll a d... Alright, roll... Alright, Aaron, so... Type into the chat window, /roll, space, hit the space bar, and then 1, the letter D, and then 4. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so kind of like that. You have done it right. You're going to be conscious again in 4 in-game hours. So, yeah, you will be alive in 4 hours. Barce, what do you want to do now? You're off in these bushes. The zombies seem to have petered off. They're here to guard this area. You get the sense that if you go back there... Alright, you want to try and save Krakul. Alright. Do you have any rope? Because you might could lasso me. And then pull me over. And then it's only a matter of, Iron probably does. Let's see on her character sheet. Alright, so she has... Yeah, she has hempen rope. So, yeah, you could try and lasso me real quick if you want. Oh, did we lose Aaron?
How do I lasso you?
Oh, it's not your turn. You're unconscious, Aaron. He's rummaging through your stuff. Alright, so, I guess that would be... Alright, so... I remember from Xanathars, they say not making and stuff like that is a sleight of hand check. So it's dexterity. We'll say dexterity, and if you happen to be proficient in sleight of hand, we'll use that to lasso me. And since I'm standing still, yeah, let's see. How's that? Yeah, that's about... A 13 is usually a pretty standard DC. Alright, so let's see what the DC is. The average DC for this level is about a 10 or an 11. 13 at the highest. So we'll do a statistic check. Okay, so we expect it to be about 11. So that's our expected baseline. And the PC baseline is a 13. So here we go. 2d10. An 11. Yeah, so the DC is 11. You have successfully lassoed me since you rolled a 13. I am lassoed, and you start to drag me over. I am very heavy, so I probably only get about 10 feet or so. I am like, oh my gosh, 2, maybe even 300 pounds. Alright, so I'm lassoed. You have me around the arm, and I'm just being dragged through the ground. And the zombies are standing guard. People aren't actually walking through here, so I don't think they would be disturbed by this little thing going on. Blasted beast. They're called vegetables. Okay, so the zombies are probably just gonna stay at their post. That would be the most logical thing they do, since no one's actually walking through. Alright, now it's me. Okay, death save. Alright, here we go. Hey, I'm still one better. Alright. But it could still be bad. Alright, Aaron, you're still out. Alright, Barce, are you just gonna use your the rest of your action to yank me over? Alright, so you're using all your time to just flat out yank me over. Completely over. I am out of their territory. And it's back to me. I'm going to make one last death save. And I'm either going to stabilize or have one failure. But by that point, you'll be rummaging around for the healer's kit to stabilize me. Not a one, not a one, not a one. Okay, no, that's fine. Okay, yep. Alright, it's a failure, but I still have one more failure, and you've got time to grab that thing. Oh my gosh. Alright, so Iran's out. Barce, you yank out the healer's kit. You tend to me. You stabilize me. Because I believe you don't have... Yeah, I believe the healer's kit just stabilizes you if you spend a use of it. Okay, so we're stable. We're in this jungle. We have survived some zombies. Ooh, that's rough. Alright, so let's see how... I gotta see how long I'm out for. Alright, I'm out for 2 hours. Alright, we are huddled in the jungle. We have been attacked. We're resting. That did not go well. So, that was so out of hand. Okay, so the chaos factor has definitely gone up. That hasn't actually really come into play yet. But that's alright. So, we're hiding in the jungle, trying to survive. What happens next? Alright, so there's only 2 NPCs in this adventure so far. Well, there's 3 technically. But it's not very logical that the zombies would create an environment for us. Actually, it could be if they're digging our graves. So, all right, we'll roll a d3 for the NPCs currently in this adventure. Okay, so, your friend, Milik, what was his name? Milik? Something like that. Has done something that is the creation of environment. That sounds pretty logical. He has caught up with us and has prepared a campsite. Alright, so that makes sense. I like that. So we'll say... Oh, well, these guys aren't supposed to be here. So we'll say just south. He is trying to help us with... Yeah, little campsite right over here. Yeah, he's even got a little wagon. Campsite. He's got a whole campsite over here. And he's like, hey, why'd you guys go around that way? That way's dangerous. You're supposed to go a different way. Alright, so, what do you wanna... Now, since he's your friend, it seems pretty logical that he would help us. Yeah. Alright, what does he say? Alright, so we'll, roll a detail check. In favor, alright, so a 10 favors an NPC. Oh. He says... I think that just means it's the zombies. He says he smelled... He's looking at us like we're crazy and says, how could you not smell those things? I could smell them from a mile away. I went around them. I've been setting up camp while you guys have been dying. Alright, so, yeah. It's not out of the question that he helps us, I don't think. Alright, so a better question is, what does he have to help us with? Alright. So you guys set us up into a camp, into some beds. After about 2 hours, Krakool comes to with 1 hit point and just lies there for about an hour. So we're gonna have a short rest, like right now. And I'm going to spend a hit die. Just in case. Ooh, that's not bad. I regained 9 hit points, so I'm at 10 hit points. Alright, I am conscious, and after about an hour... So let's see, it's 1 more hour, and then Iron's up. Alright. Okay. Aaron, you are now at 1 hit point. You are conscious, you are alive, you didn't die. So on your character sheet, we're gonna take another short rest, another moment for you to recover some health. On your character sheet, just like with your weapon, just like with initiative, look for where it says hit dice. It should be beside where your death save button was.
Yeah.
Alright, so click the hit die button. Alright, oh wow, you recover 10 hit points and you have spent one of your hit dice for today, so you have 0 to spend now. And I've adjusted that on your character sheet for you. You see where it went to 0? Normally you have 1, and I have clicked it down, the little down arrow. So now it's at 0. Alright, so add 10 hit points to your token, just the same way you subtract them. You click it, click on the green bubble, and then plus 10. Yeah, there you go. So you are at 11 total. Alright. How are we gonna get past these things? How did you get past them, you wee little gobbler? And I look at Milik, and I'm asking him, how did he get past them? What did he do to get past them? To go around? Oh, he took the long way. Because no one wants to go the long way, because the long way is always unpleasant. So he went all the way around, and he avoided those zombies. Alright. Do we want to take a long rest so we can completely recover our health, and so that Barce can prepare maybe one or two different spells? No one told us there was a long way. Alright, so we'll take a long rest. Okay, Iron. We're taking a long rest. What happens next? Oh, a brand new NPC gets introduced. Alright, so we're trying to sleep and rest in our tents. This completely new person... Yeah. An exposure of jealousy. Oh, it's another explorer like us. And he's jealous of the fact that we actually came in halfway prepared, because he lost like all of his expedition party. He's the only survivor. Let's see what his name is. So a very lazy and lonely sounding name. Mort Mumfree. How does that sound for lazy and lonely? A Mort Mumfree. So we're met by the human Mort Mumfree, who is just stumbling out of the woods, trying not to die. And he's looking to rest, because he has been here. He's been wandering around this jungle for forever, or what feels like forever. Alright, I'll go ahead and add him to the character list. Mort Mumfree. Oh, a hopelessly lame explorer. Mort Mumfree. Alright, so we have Mort here at the moment. He's seeking rest. Oh, that's a good question. All right, so we'll roll a fate check. So 11 or higher. Okay, so now, do we think that it is more or less likely to happen? Because if something seems more likely than something else, we add a +2 or -2 depending on each step of likelihood. So do you think it's like neutral, so just like a 50-50 chance, or do you think it's unlikely? Yeah, he's noticeably jealous of us, so I think it would be likely. So we'll give a +2 to this roll. Yeah, alright, so it's 2d10, now it's +2. 11 or higher is a yes. He might backstab us. Alright, so fate check. Here we go, fate. Yes. He has this kind of sleazy sense to him, Barce, and you think he probably would backstab us if he had the chance. Alright, so, do we get to otherwise finish our long rest okay? Yeah, we get to finish our rest okay. Oh. Oh, okay, never mind. Alright, we finish our long rest. We're all at full health. So you're at, add 1 hit point to Aaron. So you're at full health. You have your hit die that you spent back. Okay. Alright, so Krakul, as you guys are waking up, and Mort is, like, sleeping, he's snoring, Krakul kind of gets into a huddle with the rest of you.
I don't like the looks of this fella. I got us a plan, you see. I'm gonna sneak over there. 'Cause those zombies, we need to get rid of them. We can't go around the long way, there and back, just for this trinket. I say we get rid of him, and we use him as a distraction. Boom skewer. I better him than us. Boom skewer, what spells have you been preparing today? Anything to help us hoist him over? You got any floating discs or unseeable servants? Because if I can get the drop on a couple of these zombies.
Alright, now since, to be fair, they've had a long rest as well, so they're back to full. There's no reason for them not to be back to full. They've had a rest, we've had a rest.
Alright.
Oh. Alright, Krakul looks at the cart down that way. Alright, I am going to tie up Mort. I'm going to tie him up in his sleep. I'm going to try and tie him up in his sleep. And then we're going to throw him into this cart, and then we're going to shove the cart into the zombie camp over here, the little zombie group. And then while they're chasing after him, I'm going to try and sneak up on one and attack one while they're busy. and then we're gonna try and kill them that way.
Excellent. Are we all in agreement for this plan? Because I hope so. That's what I'm doing.
Alright, and I go over to Mort. We'll just say he's in this tent. Alright, I'm going to... I guess this would be a sleight of hand roll. And I don't have a great sleight of hand. Do you have sleight of hand, Barsay? You wouldn't happen to have it, would you? Alright, so... I will roll sleight of hand. Alright, so what's a... I think the way it works is whatever you roll is the DC to get out. I'm pretty sure. A 13. Alright, so it's a 13 for Barsay to get out. Alright, so I sneak up to him. I'm gonna roll stealth just to see if I disturb him. I'm gonna do this sneakily. Alright, so I expect the DC to be about 11. We'll say 13 is the wrong one. 13 is the PC base. And we're gonna roll a statistic check. Alright, 11 is expected. 13 is PC base. Here we go. $13. Alright, so it's a 12. Either way, he is aware. He wakes up as I'm trying to tie him up. Oh boy. How far do I get? How far have I gotten tying him up? 12. Oh, disfavors NPC. So I have almost basically managed to get him about half. I've tied up his legs. So he really can't get away. At this point, I just bang his head into the thing until he's knocked out. Do I need to do anything since he's a wimp? No, I don't have to do anything special to knock him out since he's a wimp. I just bash his head into the back of this tent, into the ground, and he's out again. So we finish tying him up. We place him in the wagon. And we chuck him. Alright, so everybody get into your positions. Back up this way. We're gonna try this again. Alright, you got all that, Aaron?
Yeah. Yes, I did.
Alright. Alright. So I'm gonna throw a little... because since that wagon is technically stuck to the map, I am going to look for another wagon art piece. Real quick. Wagon. Yeah, here's a nifty little wagon. Alright. I shove it in there. I just roll it in there. How many feet does it get? I have power from build, so I think I can put a fair amount of strength behind it. You know what, let me just roll athletics, and we'll say I can roll it about... I can roll it to there. If I get about a 13 or so. And that sounds a decent number. Yeah, I'll roll athletics. And we'll see what the DC is in a minute. That's not good. Alright, so same as before. Oh wait, wrong one. Wrong one. Here we go. Same as before. 11 expected baseline. And we'll say 13 for the PC baseline. Here we go. Ooh. Alright, so that's expected, meaning I fall short. So I don't quite make it all the way there. Since I'm close, we'll say he makes it to about the middle. And as he's alive and over there, the zombies stir. Alright. Get ready to roll initiative, guys. Alright. You set, Aaron? Same as last time. Click your token. And then go over to your character sheet and click initiative.
Where that is.
Alright, it should, and your initiative is at the top.
Oh yeah.
So have your token clicked, and then on your sheet, click initiative. Okay, yep. I'll help you out, that's fine.
No, I rolled it.
Yeah, did you have your character selected? Yeah, there we go. Alright, and the zombies. They're dead last. Alright. So, we want a surprise round on them, for certain. We have given them a logical distraction. So, let's see what they do. Alright. So since it's focus PC, that means it's something related to one of us, is what they're gonna do. Are they gonna fall for my trap? And do we think it's likely that they'll fall for my trap? What do you think, Aaron? You think this is a pretty likely trap that they'd fall into?
I think so.
You think so too, Cap?
I mean, what zombie won't fall for a living?
Yeah,
pile of...
a pig cart tumbling around. You think it'd be very likely? Because very likely is a +4, and regular just likely is +2.
I think it's gonna be very likely.
Alright, very likely. Fate check, here we go. Yep. They go for it. They rush in. They're at the cart, and we can hear poor Mort getting mauled by these things. And he's like, you know. Alright, I'm gonna roll stealth real quick. Now, they actually have a passive perception that I roll against, so I don't have to roll the DC. Their perception is an 8. So I'm gonna roll my stealth just to be extra cautious. And I got a 14, and I am hidden. Alright. Alright, Barce, this is a surprise round. You're first. What do you want to do? Oh, also, are you going to be hidden, or are you just going to jump out there? Because if you're going to be hidden, then roll stealth. Alright, which zombie... Okay, so the bottom. The bottom zombie takes a 1-point damage firebolt. Alright. Krakool darts in. You are not very well hidden in the bushes, but Krakool leaps in from his hiding position. And he's going to attack that zombie that just took the firebolt. He rears back with his falchion and slashes at this zombie. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, a 20 total. Okay. Whew. 14 points of damage to this zombie. Since I am long-limbed, I have a reach of an extra 5 feet, and I bolt back over here. Alright, Iron, it's your move. We just both slashed a zombie. You've got a bow if you want to move up and shoot one. What do you think, Aaron? Oh, you've already shot. Okay, sorry. Yeah, that hits. Alright, so this zombie gets to use one of his features. You would kill it, but it needs to roll a Constitution saving throw. Alright, the DC is... 14. So if he has a 14 on this roll... Yep, he survives. He has 1 hit point. Alright. Because this is a surprise round, they don't get an action. And that's how that works. Alright, Barcay. It's your move. We have one of them down almost. What do you want to do? You were not able to sufficiently hide from them, so you unfortunately don't have advantage on your attack roll. That still hits, and he has to make a Constitution save again. Oh, yep. Yep, he survived that. Alright, you're definitely hidden back from them. Alright, Krakool. Krakool looks at them. And he rushes in 15 feet, and he's gonna slash for this one again. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna try and run him through. I don't have advantage this time. I got him. Oh, I don't have the extra 3 there. That's for only when I have a surprise round. Alright. So this zombie has an AC of 8, so I hit. He has to beat a DC 17 on his Constitution save here. He's still up. Oh my gosh. We're gonna move back. Alright, Iron. Yeah, this zombie is just taking sword blows and blasts of fire, and it's still standing. It's barely holding together, Aaron. What do you want to do?
Can I shoot with...
Yeah, you can shoot it with an arrow if you want. That definitely hit. a DC 16 for it to survive. It'll fall eventually. Yes! Alright, just as it stumbles forward, you pop an arrow from into the bushes. It sails in the air, and it manages just enough to clip it in the neck, and the head kind of tears off a little bit, and it tumbles to the ground, dead. The zombies, what are they gonna do? A 15. Oh yeah, that favors the thread. I think the most favorable thing for the thread right now is that they just stay on Port Mort. What do you think? Actually, we can see what they do. Oh. Spy on exterior factors. Okay, so instead of looking for Mort, they're all gonna try and look for Barce now. And you rolled a stealth on your you think something unrelated to let's see. Oh, they see something else that has their attention. They spy something else with their little eyes. What is that something else? Oh, it's some poor soul who's just walking along. Is it someone looking for the beach? Oh, it could be a marine creature of some sort. Yeah, maybe a seagull flew in. Yeah, a seagull's flown in to try and pick at the meat. That sounds fairly... Yeah, it's happy to have a meal, so it's jumped in to try and pick at poor Mort or some of the zombies, and they're focused on it. So we'll have them attack the bird, since that has their attention at the moment. Well, that misses a bird. That does not miss a bird. So, for the seagull, let's probably use a hawk stats. Falcon, hawk, let's see. And they have 1 hit point, so that other zombie just killed it. And the last one's going to try and eat that hawk, since that is what it's focused on doing. Alright, Barce, you're up. What do you want to do? Shoot and hide. Alright, who's taking the blow this time? Top guy. Awesome. Well, you peg him for 4 fire damage. Yeah. You are hidden once more in the bushes. Alright. I'm going to hop out. Same thing as last time. I'm going to slash this thing. This next one with my greatsword. Alright, 11 points of damage as I cleave into it, and it tumbles back a little bit. And then I will dart back out of here. Alright. Erin, what do you want to do? Oh, you want to jump in and try and stab it? Or you want to use your short bow? So you want to move in and stab it? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Alright, so your token has... You have 30 feet of movement, so you can go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And you have stabbed it for 8 points of damage, so it needs to make its save. A DC 13 Constitution save, as you are right there. Here we go, here we go. Yep, it is down to 1 hit point and still alive. Alright, Aaron. You have 5 feet of movement left. If you try to move away from it, it'll get an attack on you. Do you want to just stay there?
I'm just gonna stay there.
Alright, the zombies. Alright, oh boy. What are they gonna do now? A 9. That. Focus on an NPC. Proceedings of the intimate. Mort was innocent all along. Yeah, that makes sense to me. He was innocent all along. And yeah. Is Mort still alive? That's a good question. Nope, he's dead. So he was innocent all along. But Aaron is the closest thing still left alive, so I suppose that means they go to attack her instead. Alright, Aaron, the weak one attacks you with he rears back with his arms and he tries to smack you. Oh, you only take 2 points of damage from that one. This one's gonna move up and do the same thing. Oh, it looks like he missed. Okay, yeah, he missed you, so you've taken 2 points of damage from just the one so far. And the next one slams. Alright, so you've taken a total of 7 points of damage, Aaron. So just like before, click your token and then click -7 on your health. You got it? There you go. Barce, what are you gonna do? Alright, you sift through the grass just a little bit, and you peek out from that bush. Alright, roll it. Alright, so that means he has to make... well, the DC is 5 plus the damage, so he has to... If he rolls less than a 10 on this, then he drops. You peg him with a bolt of fire and he falls. He bursts into flames as you launch your little fire slingshot at it. and you try to hide in the bush, and yeah, you're like a little whack-a-mole guy, peeking out, firing, popping back in. Krakool is going to dart over to here. He leaps from the bushes, Falchion in the air above his head, and he slashes it down against this zombie. Ooh, 12 points of damage as I just cleave into it. It moans as you can see some of the inside of it kind of belch out. And it just smells awful. And I will hop back. I'll actually hop over to here, so I can at least maybe provide some cover, or not cover, so I can at least provide, another target for the zombie just in case. Alright, Iron, what are you gonna do? Oh, alright, so you're in melee. You can yank out your other short sword and make 2 attacks. One of them is with you, should be labeled as short sword, and the other should be labeled as offhand short sword. So if you want to attack another zombie with both weapons, click one and then the other. Well, you definitely hit one. Which one are you aiming for? Okay, so if you take your mouse and you click on whichever one you want, you just ping, you click and hold, it'll do that, and you can see which one you want to hit. That one? So are both attacks on that one? Alright, so yeah, basically, this zombie is at potentially 1 hit point left. Alright, it's got to make a 14 on its save. It is at 1 hit point, but it is alive. As you just thrust your blades into it. Alright, the zombies. What are they gonna do? Oh, it favors the PC. Alright, so, which of us does it favor? Alright, so, they're going to do something that favors Boom Skewer. What exactly would that be? Yeah. Instead of attacking us, they suddenly get the urge to rummage through Mort's things. And they're looking for his valuables. That's all they do on their turn. Alright, Aaron.
Yeah.
So basically, he's moved out of your melee range. You get to make an opportunity attack on him because he's left you. He's left himself open. So click your short sword, because you get to attack him for free once. That is a hit. Let's see if he can hit a 14 on his con save. He drops as he turns to loot the body. You stab him in the back and he falls over dead. Boom Skewer, what do you want to do? peg it with a firebolt. 3 fire damage as you roast a chunk of its flesh off. And you move back over to the bushes. Alright. My turn. Alright, Crackle will move towards it. And he shouts to Iron,
"Tend to your own wounds. We've almost lost you once. Don't let us lose you again."
and I raise my scimitar, or my greatsword, up into the air, and I slash once more this zombie. Ooh, 12 points of damage. It is barely standing up, sort of. Alright, Iron. What do you want to do?
Get.
You want to get what?
I'm going to attack it.
Oh, you want to move in to attack it? Alright. You hop up onto the cart and stab it. Alright, your first short sword strike hits it. It is still alive, but it is not down to 1 hit point. You can make your second attack if you want with your offhand weapon. So go ahead and click that one. As you rush up and just start stabbing it. That definitely hits. So he has to fail a DC of a 9. He does not fail a DC of a 9. He is still up. He has 1 hit point left. And it's his turn. Alright, what's he gonna do? 18. He does something that makes us calm. Trying to... Let's see. I think he's just going to try and run away. That would make me pretty calm. I mean, does that sound about as logical as anything else to the rest of you? Oh, maybe he's just distracted by this thing that he found. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, he wants the shiny. He wants the precious. Alright, and he's just standing there. Alright, it's your turn, Barce. Ooh, shocking grasp, huh? He has to fail a DC 7 con save. He does not. And now it's my turn. Alright, Krakul. He's just gonna keep on swinging. Yeah, zombies are resilient. Alright, he has to succeed on a DC 17 con save. Alright, here we go. He fails. The last zombie falls dead. Krakul kind of relaxes a little bit.
Alright, what was it he was so enamored with?
The item that Mort had is something that is lovingly creepy. What strikes you as lovingly creepy? In the context of this jungle, I think some kind of weird idol. Some kind of tiki totem thing. What do you think? Yeah, a tiki idol thing. Alright, that sounds good.
But I think we have a power source to find.
Alright. Alright, I am shoved over. Alright, let's see. For our level of DC 13, we'll say the usual 10-13 range for a detail, not a detail check, for a statistics check for the DC. Oh. So it is 10% less, so the DC is 9. You know what religion it relates to. It is a creepy idol of a god of it's a creepy idol to a god of war. Interesting. What does it look like? So it looks creepy. It looks lovingly creepy. So it's kind of... Oh, it's something really... It's weird. It's like this thin kind of human-looking thing. But it looks like it's ready to slice into you. It's weird and creepy. Alright, we've killed all the zombies, so we can take them off of the characters thread thing. Here we go. Oh, they're already up there. Or they're not up there. Oh, we can take Mort off because he's dead. That was... So goes the end of Mort Mumfrey. We knew ye for a couple of rounds.
Alright. I say we get back on task. The real treasure be this way.
Alright. We move over into where we were told would be the power source that we were looking for.
Iron, you seem like you've had some injuries. We don't need you dropping on us in the middle of a battle.
Oh. Well, never mind. I was gonna say use your healer's kit, but Barskew just flat out heals you back up to 12 hit points. You got that, Aaron? You are healed up to full. Alright. We have made it to the destination of this idol. Or not idol, of this power source. What happens next? Well, the only NPC at the moment left is Milik. His tension has been postponed because the power source we've been looking for is indeed here. Yeah, I guess it's just sitting out in the open. Yeah, that's a good question. It says he is relieved. His tension has been postponed. I think it would be unlikely that it was guarded. That was the zombies. So we'll say -2 onto the roll, but we'll roll just in case, because that's a good question. So a 10 would be a no. It is not guarded. And we'll just throw a cool looking jewel onto here. Yeah, here we go. This looks neat. Alright, we have our jewel. What happens next? Alright, a remote event is something that happened that we're learning secondhand. So we either hear news of it from someone else, or we see evidence of it happening. Oh, okay. We see, hidden in the bushes, 2 bodies of some former adventurers. It looks like, based off of their positions, it looks like they had tried to kill each other. They had stumbled. Yeah, the way this scene's set up, this is a crime scene. This thing is here unguarded because these 2 adventurers who fell over this way were fighting over this thing, and they killed each other. That's why it's right here. And Krakul walks up to it and says,
Works for me. Let's get out of here.
Alright. The jewel in hand, we make our way back out of the jungle, back to our camp where we rest, and return to Stormreach for another day of adventuring. And that is how you have a mythic adventure. Alright, it's getting kind of late. So you guys want to call it here then?
Yeah.
So what did you think about that, Cap and Aaron? Would you want to play again? Yeah.
Yeah. For my first time, I caught on.
Yeah, you're starting to catch on. Yeah, that's I've been trying to get people to play Mythic for a while. Yes, I'm also glad we didn't die. Oh, and speaking of that, we fought 4 zombies. So that's 4, alright, so 50 each. That's 200 experience divided by the 3 of us. Let me pull up a calculator real quick. Should be like 66. Yeah. We each get 66.6 repeating, so we'll just say 67 experience points. We'll round up. We each get 67 experience points for completing this quest. Or defeating these zombies and completing this quest. Alright, well, thank you guys out there for watching. I hope you have an idea of how fun Mythic can be. Please remember to chill touch that like button, subscribe to join the Skeleton Crew, and if you enjoy the content on this channel, check out the links in the description below. It would really mean a lot to us. Thank you all again, and we'll see you next time.